Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to Diamond Dragon Lady. My name is Ariel, and this is your March 2024 tarot and astrology forecast. We're going to dig into your oracle, your tarot, and I'm also an astrologer, so we'll be looking at some astrology for the month as well. I do as well have a separate video that the link will appear at the end of this one. You can click on that and it will give you a little bit deeper insight into just the astrology of the month if you want to know more. So Capricorn, Happy New Year of the Lunar Dragon. We have entered our new Chinese zodiac cycle, and that is the Wood Dragon. So very excited because I am a dragon. I also am a Capricorn, so this should be a very fun reading indeed. I'm going to be using some dragon-based decks for this particular reading in honor of the new dragon year. So Capricorn, let's see what we have. Spirit, come through and show us what we have for Capricorn. We're going to start with one main theme word, one key energy for this month of March going on. Ooh, that one wanted to come out. I'm just going to leave those as an extra message and keep shuffling though. Here we go, Capricorn. We have the keyword of peace coming out. And I do feel like there's a lot more calmness. I don't think of peace as necessarily nothing going on. That's not what I feel at all. I feel like there's quite a lot going on for Capricorn this month. But I also feel that there is an energy of peacefulness, greater stability. We see the roots of the tree, we see the stars in amongst the roots. I feel like you're rooting deeper into the energy of the universe. You're rooting deeper into the energy of yourself, understanding your own soul, your own wants, your own needs in a bigger, better way than ever. I really feel that with this card. The other two that popped out as we were shuffling were emergence. Look at that beautiful big red dragon, just like our little fella over here. And so I feel like with this card, it's almost like you're emerging from one reality to the next. And then we have open your mind, and look at that. We had the stars in the roots of the peace on the tree. And here we have the stars, above you. So it's like as above, so below. I feel like what you were connecting with on a deep rooted kind of root chakra level, you're also opening up to in the higher mind, in that higher vibration. So Capricorn, I feel like with this, all this together, this is really saying open your mind to your new life, to a new experience, to what can be. And I feel like part of what you're opening up your mind to is peace, because Capricorn, I'll tell you, that whole long transit of Pluto in our sign, almost a 15-year journey, and that finally came to an end this year. We will have a small reprise of Pluto moving into Capricorn, the last degree of Capricorn in September. I think like 2 months that we have it. But then once it goes direct again, it's completely out of our sign. But this is the first major ingress we've had from Pluto into the next sign of Aquarius for a very, very long time. Not only that, but when Pluto is in Capricorn, it is actually the closest in orbit that it gets to the Earth, so we feel its impact even stronger. So I'll tell you, all the Capricorns or people with Capricorn influence in their chart, whether it's your moon, your Mars, etc., y'all have felt it. We have all felt it. It has been a lot of, just damage control and managing one, crisis after another, off and on, and it has felt for years that our peace has been very, very hard won. So I feel like this is telling you, peace is emerging, Capricorn. Open your mind to a more peaceful existence. You may have gotten so used to having to deal with, constantly working through chaos and working through turmoil and disruption. And so compared to those times, I'm not going to say there's never going to be challenges. That would be unrealistic. But I feel very strongly that there are more peaceful times, and that's what this is really heralding for you. Let's get into a numerology card next and see what special number is coming up for Capricorn. And we have communication. Wow. I was going to say that I think communication is very important for you this month, Capricorn. The really cool stuff that's going on in the astrology is the sun is in Pisces. Pisces is a great energy for Capricorn because it creates a sextile aspect, and that opens the door to a lot of opportunities. There could be more opportunities for communication, speaking in public, if you're a singer, an author, do public speaking, things like that, or presentations. You could really be, your time to shine. The next thing that's happening for Capricorn is that on March 19th, we have the sun moving into Aries. And Aries is actually one of the more challenging signs for Capricorn, but I'll tell you the reason that I personally love it as a Capricorn is because Aries activates our universal 10th house. And the 10th house is the Capricorn house. So even though it can challenge us, it can really cause some friction, sometimes tension, right? It can do all that, but the sun in Aries can also really light a fire under us and motivate us to really shine, to really take our spot in our leadership role in our life, right? It can really catapult our career to the next level. So I never really mind when the sun goes into Aries because it's an energizing thing for Capricorns. Even if it's a little challenging, it's well worth it, right? It's well worth it. And Mercury is also in the sign of Aries starting on March 9th. So that is our communication planet. So when you put that together, we've got the planet of communication moving through our universal 10th house of career and public image. It is time to get out there and communicate. Share your ideas, share your vision. Like I said, if you're a public speaker or vocalist, all that kind of stuff, it really, really comes into play, maybe even stronger. And I will say as well with the 33 in that card, we've got the 3 and 3, and 3s are super creative. That's a super creative number. So I feel that creativity in communication is vital. And when the 2 3s add up together, we get a 6. So Capricorn, you could be attracting a love interest, or you could be deepening a relationship this month, because when you get that 6 added up, that is definitely a love and partnership number. It may not have been your main goal to find love or to attract love if you're single, but something that you say in public, something that you put out there could absolutely have the unintentional side benefit of attracting some people who are very interested in you and could make a good partner. So next, let's get into some crystals and gemstones. You know me, I love my rocks, so I'm always going to pull some crystals for us. And we have the zincite, which is the physical body. So yes, Capricorn, I would say keep your physical body strong, because this is a time when, you're going to be needing to nurture your vessel, your physical vehicle, how you make things happen, how you speak your truth. Good root chakra energy, right? Pay good attention to your physical body. Eat well, rest enough, drink enough water. Take good care of yourself, because it's super important at this time. I've definitely been made aware of that. I had a really nasty cold a few weeks ago, and I had to just rest and rest. And I still feel like I'm getting over just a little bit of it, but it made me even more aware. It's like, gotta take care of yourself, because when you aren't able to do your stuff, it's not fun. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the aquamarine for the throat chakra. Ties right into that communication. I also think of aquamarine as a very strong stone for Pisces season. So this is like your courage is really coming through. I would recommend using some aquamarine in a pendant, near your throat chakra for this month cycle, if you have one. If not, I always recommend Etsy. I'm always able to find pretty good deals on gemstones and crystals there. Zincite is a smaller crystal, but this is a great one to use, especially when you want to get more in touch with your physical body, and be aware of what your body needs from you. Let's get into one more oracle card before we do your tarot, and that's going to be a spiritual guardian or guide. Please show us which one of you wants to come through and help Capricorn the most at this time. And we have faith. Oh, Capricorn. And I know faith can be a tough one for Capricorns because Capricorns don't like to just take things on faith. We like something tangible. We like to have something physically manifest in our hands before we tend to believe it. But this is really encouraging you to trust, to have faith in the process. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. I would also say I can definitely attest to this as a Capricorn, that we often can get very cynical about the nature of people because many times we see through people's lies. We are able to see through the BS. And so as a result, we don't like a lot of people. Capricorns tend to be loners because of this, because we don't feel like there's truly very many people we can trust. But this, spirit guide, she's one of the trio of hope, faith, and charity, right? And which adds up to true love, right? So faith is an integral part, of giving people the benefit of the doubt, letting them show who they truly are before you automatically judge what their motivations are. So Capricorn, maybe a lot of people aren't so nice out there and you have to be really careful, but you also don't want to get so closed up that you don't have an ability to see the light that really is in some people. So just keep your mind open. It's saying that this month, open your mind, open your vision. Don't make, summary judgments really quickly because you might miss out on someone or something really good for you. So that's just, I say that to myself as much as I say it to you being a Capricorn because I know exactly how we can get. So let's get into your tarot, Capricorn. I'm using my Dragon Tarot. I love this one. I'll show you what the box looks like. It's the Tarot of Dragons by Sean Mackenzie. It is one of the prettiest, coolest Dragon Tarot decks I've been able to find, and I really enjoy it. So Spirit, show us what you have for Capricorn in the tarot, please. Anything they need to see for their highest and best good. Let's put a nice, big, accurate picture out. And Capricorn, we will be clarifying each of these cards to deepen the messages. And oh yes, the Four of Swords, absolutely a month of peace. Greater rest and relaxation. Peace and with yourself may just be really, really important. You're going to feel it. I don't think it'll be a complete month of inactivity. I think there's actually going to be a lot going on. But I also think you're going to have a lot more peace, interspersed through that activity than usual. The Four of Swords is all about taking a rest. It is at the heartbeat of your spread. So to me, the beautiful thing about this is Capricorn, you may have gone through some real heartache or some kind of heartbreak in the near past, right? Because the card that comes before this is the Three of Swords, which is very, very painful. It's very difficult. And so I feel like this is you're recovering, you're resting up, you're feeling better, you're taking a break from the battles of life, you're finally giving yourself permission to take some time just for you. Capricorns can definitely be workaholics. They can really just, go. And it's actually, I've often said that to people. I said, as a Capricorn, I feel like I have to give myself permission just to rest. So this is a month where absolutely give yourself permission to rest. It is very important, and you're going to feel so much better for it. You're just bringing more peace into your life, more balance into your life. And here we go, 4 and 4. This is, to me, stability returning to your life as well. I feel like you're getting grounded, center. The 4 to me is always the 4 directions, north, south, east, west, and you feel like you're really, truly, centered again. The 4 of Wands to me indicates a happy home life, This can sometimes be a soulmate coming in, and sometimes Capricorn, it's simply because you finally stopped to kind of pause and enjoy life and take things a little slower. You know, obviously not for all, because this is a general reading, but you know, Capricorns, I feel like if you're looking for love, there's some energy of that on the peripheral. I've felt that for a little while. On the immediate past, we do have the Hanged Man, or the Hanged Dragon, as we may see in this card. Pisces energy, Neptune energy. There's something that you let go of in the immediate past. You absolutely had to sacrifice something, maybe something that you really wanted, you know? Could be something you even put a lot of work into. But this, you know, was a painful situation or a difficult situation, but it brought about a lot of enlightenment and awareness, and you've grown quite a bit. There could be things in your life that you just simply were not willing to accept anymore. Treatment you were not willing to accept anymore. Situations that were just not right for you. But what I feel is you coming out of any sort of limbo, any sort of confusion, right? Because sometimes it's like you're waiting for clarity. You're waiting for enlightenment. And I feel like you've got it, right? And now you're able to rest. You're able to relax. You're able to heal. And there's so many good things coming on the way. Yep, something to do with love. Something to do with a love situation or a partnership. You have this, you know, Lovers card sitting there. Some of my Capricorns out there may have had to end a relationship or end an association, even if it's something that you really wanted. Something may have come to light, something that was upsetting, and you may have moved on, right? But the thing that I feel about this is that there is more love ahead. And, you know, the next connection may even be better than the last one for some of you, if that, you know, resonates with your story. Because the Four of Wands is that beautiful synchronicity. It's like if one thing didn't work out, there's a reason for that, and you may be seeing that very soon. Going into the immediate future, we do have the Shaman, which is the same as the Magician. So Capricorn, there's that Mercury energy. Like I said, it's really activating in your career house for all of us. And so you may be really putting your mind to recreating a new life, especially when it comes to your career. I know that you have everything that it takes to succeed, right? And that's the way it is with the Magician. Whatever you put your mind to, Capricorn, you know, it's time. It's time. It's time. These cards are flipping out of my hands too. They just went flying. Please, Spirit, let's clarify the Magician for Capricorn in this future position. Wow, Capricorn, you've got so much love energy around you. I feel like you've had some kind of love in the past. You have loving energy in the present, and you have it in the future as well. Two of Cups, very strong soul connection, very strong soulmate kind of feeling. Also a very healing kind of love. I feel like if you are attracting a person, you'll know if it's the right one for you by how healed or how healing their presence feels to you. That's a big one. I also feel like it's part of you. Again, there's this feeling like when you're just kind of busy doing your thing and you're communicating well and you're just doing what you love to do, you're naturally attracting good people to your side, right? It's like even with the rest, even with the Four of Swords, it's like by letting yourself rest and relax and letting your heart heal and letting your body heal, you're getting that Four of Wands, which is a beautiful, you know, solid home, soulmate energy within the home. Very, very nice. On the bottom, subconscious energy, what you're feeling in your heart and soul is also very passionate. It is the Ace of Wands. So I do feel, Capricorn, that especially when we enter Aries season, after March 19th, this really heats up. But on the whole, this month, this cycle, you feel very inspired. You feel like a whole new, passionate, bright, new, brand new life is coming into being. You're ready to discard all the old, out with the old, in with the new. You know, I always say that, you know, when the sun moves into Aries, that is our astrological new year. So it is, we're on the cusp of, you know, moving into a whole new time. Very exciting, Capricorn. And Spirit's helping you with this. Like, that's the thing about the aces. It's always the hand of Spirit helping you with something. And I think that you feel that. You sense that you're not doing this alone. It's like Spirit is helping to co-create with you. Yes, and it's something that you have really worked this out on your own, and you are a little, you know, like I just said earlier, Capricorns can tend to be loners. We have the Hermit card. I do feel like there's a part of you within that says, I'm still more comfortable doing things kind of on my own and getting them started on my own. You may be working something in more in private before you bring it out into the public sphere. The Hermit is Virgo energy, so yet again, like I said, it's important to attend to the needs of your body. The Hermit also carries the star in his lantern. So this is all about following your personal truth, shining that star, letting it blaze brightly. Very strong fiery energy here. So I do feel that you are shining your light. And it's important that you take it from the subconscious position, which is more, you know, inside of yourself, and start to move it out into the world. But you're building up your courage, you're building up your confidence here. I think you're getting really ready to put something beautiful and bold out to the public. On the top, crowning the spread, message from Spirit, is this amazing High Priestess card. I absolutely love the artwork on this. And to me, Spirit is just saying, use your intuition, Capricorn. Very lunar energy with her. She's a little mysterious, right? People don't always understand the way the High Priestess operates. And sometimes she doesn't even quite understand it, right? She's really working in that realm of the subconscious. So I feel, Capricorn, that your intuition is very strong. If something feels right, it's right. If something feels wrong, it's wrong. You've got to listen to your deep inner voice here. It's not going to steer you wrong right now. Also, I will point out that we do have a lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra coming up at the end of this month on the 25th. And Libra is the opposite of Aries, so it's going to be impacting your universal fourth house, Capricorn. It's going to really activate this home, this family. And because Libra is a partnership sign, you could really be like meeting the person you actually want to live with one day. Like, that is a possibility, especially for single Capricorns. Ooh, and I love this one for you. Okay, so Capricorn, Page of Pentacles, Spirit is really letting you know. Use your intuition when it comes to your next big adventure. And it may be, you know, a little small at the beginning, right? You may just be investing a little bit of your time and energy and resources at the start, right? Because the page is, you know, youthful. It's new beginnings. It's smaller investments that lead up to bigger ones. But it's something that leads to a good place. It's something that leads to a very positive phase of your journey. So let's get some extra advice on this read for you, Capricorn. Oof, and we have our Queen of Swords here. We have Temperance. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I definitely noticed that. And we have the Devil. So, you know, Capricorn, when I see the Devil in your reading, I never see it as a negative. Because the Devil is one of your power cards. So when I see that in your own reading, I feel like you're stepping into a greater position of power in your own life. Suggested approach, Capricorn, I would say let the past be the past. Queen of Swords is very, very strong energy. She is a Libra queen. She's all about fairness, justice. She doesn't put up with any troublemakers or people that have caused her stress, grief, or drama, heartache. You know, this is a kind of single and loving it kind of card. So if you are a single Capricorn, there may be, you know, you may see all this love energy and be like, I don't know if I even want it because I'm happy by myself. That is very possible with that card. But what I've sensed with that is that you will not put up with any funny business. You will not put up with anybody that doesn't come in correctly to your life. And if you are already in a couple, Capricorn, I feel like you are going to need a little more time for yourself. It doesn't mean that things are going badly in the relationship. They're actually going quite nicely. But you do need time for yourself to rest, recover, realign. Yes, a Knight of Pentacles. Something I feel from this is that it is a slow and steady wins the race. The suggestion is that don't over procrastinate, Capricorn. You've got to make a plan, put it together, but then you've got to enact it. Don't sleep on it too long, because the energy really favors action this month. It really does. And even going into April, it does. The Temperance card is what you need to know. So this to me is Sagittarius energy. Yes, you're growing, you're moving, you're expanding, you're healing yourself, you're becoming more flexible. You are definitely making some magic here with the Temperance and the Magician coming up. To me, these are both very alchemical figures in the tarot. They know how to turn one thing into another. So you know how to change. You know how to turn something that's not going so well into a true success. You really do know how to do it. And here's our Page of Cups. So Capricorn, this could be some beginnings. Again, you know, romantic messages, people sending loving thoughts your way. There could also be people coming in to apologize to you for something. Really depends on you whether or not you let them back into your life or not. But I feel that you are very focused on staying on track, staying balanced. You're really not willing to go back to something that's negative here. Hopes and fears position is the Eight of Pentacles. So absolutely, this is a time where you're really focused on doing your most skillful work. I think that the most, the easiest thing for you to fall into as far as fears would be a fear that you don't have what it takes or you're not good enough. I think all Capricorns are their own worst critics. So I would say don't fall into that trap. If you feel like you need your refresher course, or you need to take a class to, kind of get up on your skills a little bit more, there's nothing wrong with that, but don't put yourself down, Capricorn. You probably have a lot more skill and ability than you give yourself credit for here. And we have the Star. No, absolutely. I mean, you're coming out beautifully in this reading. Have hope, have faith in yourself, and whatever it is that you need to learn, whatever it is that you need to grow with, you can get the help and you will succeed here. This is beautiful. Gorgeous reading. So like I said, the Devil card is coming out. The only thing that I'm going to warn you with this Capricorn is to not fall back into bad habits or bad relationships or bad situations. Don't fall into being too much of a workaholic, because rest and recovery are certainly important right now. And that's the only thing that I will warn against with the Devil. Otherwise, that is your own energy. That is your own card in the tarot. So I always feel if that comes out for you, it's just putting you in a stronger position of power and strength. Yes. And also, another Capricorn failing sometimes, I always look at the pros and the cons, is that sometimes we tend to really go it alone. I see that here in the subconscious with the Hermit card, but I think by the end of March, the tendency is like, it's time to reach out. It's time to create a team. Three of Pentacles is all about working with other people. So it's fine if you want to start out, just doing your own thing here, Capricorn, but I really believe that you're meant to move into a place where you're collaborating with others as well. So don't let your independence and your go it alone attitude get in the way of allowing good people who want to help you or want to work with you come through. This is an amazingly powerful and positive reading. It's actually one of the nicest ones I think we've done for you in a minute. So let's get an affirmation in our little dragon cards. I've got these little dragon affirmations, so we're going to get one for you. And we have a cosmic dragon. Ooh! We dragons hold cosmic energy, and we can share this with your own ventures. Let us breathe our life-giving star fire into your dreams and see them come true. Wow. Capricorn, it is all about your dreams coming true. It is all about creating something amazing in your own life. But first, start by getting some good rest. Don't forget to give yourself some relaxation amidst the action, because there's going to be quite a lot of it coming up. All right, Capricorns, have a wonderful March, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.